Good morning, class. Our topic today is recipe quantification and standard weight percentage. Content standards. The learners demonstrate an understanding of the concepts and skills in fisheries.
Performance standards.
The learners perform recipe quantification in food processing and develop label design for processed products. Learning competency. Perform quantification procedures in processing food. Discuss different packaging materials used in food processing. Develop sample label design for processed food products. Short review. Identify the following tools. Lesson purpose. Do you think that packaging and labeling of food products are important?
Why?
Explain your answer. Unlocking content vocabulary. Factor method. This quantification method uses what is known as a yield conversion factor. Percentage method. This method works with the recipe weights and measurements rather than using a conversion factor. There are two ways to quantify a recipe. These are the percentage method and the factor method. Although the factor method is the recommended method because it is direct and simple to use, the percentage method can sometimes come in handy. Thus, it also deserves a closer look. The prerequisite to both, however, is that the recipe being used is a standardized one. Recipe quantification. It is the process of enlarging recipes with lower yields to adjust to meet the production requirements of bigger functions. Ways to quantify recipe. Factor method. This quantification method uses what is known as a yield conversion factor. This factor is then used as a multiplier for the rest of the ingredients in the recipe. It's simpler than it sounds. Formula. Conversion factor equals desired yield / recipe yield. Step 1. Compute for the conversion factor. This is done by getting the quotient of the desired yield and the original recipe yield. Step 2. Multiply the original quantity with the conversion factor. The conversion factor obtained in step 1 would now be multiplied with each ingredient quantity in the original recipe. The new quantity obtained is the desired recipe quantity. Remember, if pounds are being used in the recipe, try converting everything to ounces to simplify the process. For the metric system, this is not necessary. This is why the metric system is recommended for standardized recipes. Example. If an actual recipe has a yield of 5 servings and a function requires 25 serving portions, in order to quantify the recipe, the conversion factor would be computed as. Note. The conversion of pounds in the original weight to the quantified amount was done in 2 steps. Multiply amount with the factor 3 pounds times 6.25 is equal to 18.75 pounds. Convert decimal to ounces. 16 ounces per pound times 0.75 pound equals 12 ounces. Result: 18 pounds and 12 ounces. Percentage method. This method works with the recipe weights and measurements rather than using a conversion factor. Here, the percentage of each ingredient relative to the combined total weight of all the ingredients is used as one of the bases for quantifying. The required weight of the quantified recipe is then simply multiplied by the individual ingredient percentages. Step 1. Convert all measurements to the required measurement of the desired yield. Step 2. Get the total combined weight of all the ingredients. Step 3. Compute the percentage of each ingredient in relation to the total weight. Formula. Ingredient percentage equals ingredient weight divided by total weight times 100. Step 4. Multiply the required yield of the new recipe with the individual ingredient percentages. The resulting product is the new ingredient quantity of the quantified recipe.
Example.
Step 1. Convert all measurements to the required measurement of the desired yield. Note: required yield is kilo. A. 1.5 kilograms. B. 300 g equals 0.3 kilograms. 300 g divided by 1000 g per kilo. C. 1 cup equals 0.24 kilograms. 240 g divided by 1000 g per kilo.